Hello, if you can listen to me, please leave a comment. Thank you. Hello, everyone. If you can hear me, please leave a comment. My name is Essen. Thank you. Hello, everyone. If you can hear me, please leave a comment. My name is Essen. Thank you. Okay, so Saurabh, if you can hear me, please. The deadline for the competition uh, of for completion of announcements. I'm not sure what you're saying. Can you just elaborate? The deadlines are basically um, the deadlines are basically um, the first deadline is 30th September. That is for the idea stage, and for development stage, the deadline is 30th November. I'll write it in the comments as well. Okay. So, if you guys have any questions, this session is only for question and answers. So there will not be any presentation, and we are relying on your questions, and we'll be live here for at least 1 hour. And if you guys have any questions, you can just write it in comments and get them answered. You can also write your questions on Facebook. Let me just share the post link which I created in the IEEEmadC ambassadors group. You can just post your questions there and get them answered straight away. Okay, so for the deadline for MATC micro volunteering tasks is up until the development stage deadline. So the deadline for MATC micro uh, around 30th September, so 30th November. I'm sorry. If you see the micro volunteering tasks, there are some tasks that if you perform them in your idea stage, I think that would help you a lot in the idea stage as well. So you have to decide yourself that uh, which task you have to perform when. Okay, Sriram, the deadline. When will we get the acknowledgement mail after idea submission? Uh, we are keeping it at least within 48 hours. You'll get an acknowledgement, and it might be a little bit late because every idea needs to be scrutinized and every idea needs to be checked. So, but in 48 hours, you should get a response for your idea. Okay. When we click on submit your idea, there we have a login option. Where to register? Okay. Okay. Let me tell you where to register. If you go on the top of the login page, there is something called register, uh, and it's basically just like it. I'm just posting it now. So you have to register here. Okay, Sriram, what is the purpose of creating an account to register our ideas instead of a Google form? Okay, so Sriram, it's very easy for us to see the ideas and to analyze the ideas using this portal. And in future, we will be integrating more things with it. So this is just the first step. With Google Form, there is a lot of what do you say? Rework to be done on our side. So to avoid that, we're just simply using this login and password thing. I think it's very simple. All you have to do is to just give your username, email, and password. So it takes hardly takes more like 1 minute to register and then submit your idea. And in future, we will be integrating more things like what do you say ideas scrutiny, and then the micro volunteering tasks. We will integrate everything with the same portal. I hope you got the answer. Okay, meanwhile, okay, okay. Kasim, your question is about the points. Let me see. um, oh, okay. So, okay, so there's a typo mistake in the awards document. The last point, which is winner from ambassadors section, which is written 5 points and 3 points bonus written right in front of it. It should be 3 points in the winner from ambassador section as well. So you have to exclude the winner from ambassador section from the total points. So it's like 30 for quality of reports submitted, 30 for the quality of sessions. So they make 60 points, and then micro volunteering tasks are also 30, so they make 90 points. Then ideas submitted and app development quality each makes 5 points. And the winner from ambassador section, it is basically 3 points, and those 3 points are in bonus. So actually, you have to exclude the winner from ambassador section from the total calculation. That will make your ambassador award a total of 100 points. And Jashanpreet, as we said already, we have idea stage development, and then yes. This is the only thing that we will have. Let me just make it available on the slide as well. Let's see if I go here. Yeah. Um, we- yeah. So I think you can see now the contest stages and the education and idea stage. Then there is an app development stage, and then there is a judging stage. So I mean, all the just these three stages in this contest. Do we have any theme? Yes, the theme is the theme of IEEE, advancing technology for the benefit of humanity. So anything that goes around with this theme, I think it's allowed to make an app for that. It might be education, it might be related to IEEE, it might be anything that is related to technology or science, anything that surrounds the advancing technology for benefit of humanity. You can make app on that. And you can also go and see the past apps, and you have to as a part of your micro volunteering tasks, you have to search for any app that is uploaded by IEEEmadC in past. So you have to go and search for the previous apps. So that will also give you an idea what type of apps normally or usually get selected or win the prizes. So is there any questions on the micro volunteering tasks? You can ask now. If you have seen the form or anything, or if you have any questions about the form, you can ask now, so that we are pretty much clear about everything. Yes, Jishan, I saw a message from an ambassador who got a message, I think, from the promotional team on MATC awareness, and Walid also called me and asked if it is fine that he can take a session in a student branch in India. Yeah, go ahead. Let me know if you guys have any follow-up questions, or if anyone asks a question that you guys don't know the response of. You can just simply type it in the MATC ambassadors group in on WhatsApp, and I'll answer it straight away. And I think it's a good thing that you guys are doing by yourself the match awareness. So you guys should be very clear about the competition, and so that you give those guys exact information about IEEE Match. And um, that's why I'm saying that if you have any questions or any ambiguities, simply write it on WhatsApp and get the answer. Yeah, no problem. Okay. By the way, guys, do participate for the Best Ambassador Award. This will be an attractive award this year. I'm not going to disclose it, but it will be a very attractive award. So do complete all the micro volunteering tasks and all the other things which are written in the criteria. If you guys have any questions, so just let me know. Yeah, Kasim, do we have to report micro volunteering tasks individually or all together in Google Form? You can submit one Google Form for one micro volunteering task, and you have to submit a proof as well. So you know if you just selected one micro volunteering task, you will go and submit a proof for that. And then if you completed another one, you can simply fill out the other form and just select which of the tasks you have completed, and just fill out the form for that. Soon we will also update a dashboard that will tell every ambassador's individual performance, and it will be available to everyone so that everyone can see that where he's standing and what have others done. So it will be just a simple dashboard that will tell about every ambassador what they have done so far, how many tasks they have completed, and how many tasks are left for them. We will upload it very shortly once we start getting micro volunteering tasks from the messages themselves. Yes, the idea submission announcements. Yes. If you have seen IEEE Facebook page and Twitter account, there is a post regarding IEEE idea submission. So you have to share that post on at least 10 places, and wherever you have shared, just take a snapshot of all those areas and upload it somewhere in. Basically, you can upload it in the IEEE ambassadors group or anywhere else, and just share a link in the form. That would be that would prove that you have shared it on 10 places and collectively. So it might be 3 places on Facebook, two or three times you retweeted on Twitter, or you retweeted once on Twitter, and then you shared on LinkedIn as well. So I mean, those things you can do. So if you guys have any more questions, you can ask regarding anything, idea stage or anything. You can simply ask. Meanwhile, I'm trying to find some a course that I saw on Udemy. Um, I'm just pasting a link here. It's a paid course on Udemy, but that's very good course if you want to start um, a course on Android. And this one from Udacity is free of cost uh, on Android development. The Udacity one, and that is in collaboration with Google, so it will be very helpful for you and for the students to start learning how to get uh, how to get started in Udacity, uh, Udacity's course, and how to get started with that. Android programming is very easy. I've been doing it myself for a long time, and Android programming is quite easy. If you just have basics of a little bit basics of Java, you can create a very basic app, um, and it's very easy thing to do. So please make sure the deadline for the idea stage report 2 is also approaching. So please make sure that you guys submit your reports on time. This, and the 15th September is the last date. And currently, the submission form is not active, so we will make it active in 1 or 2 days. So you can upload the second report for ideas too. And besides that, we will also be submitting. We will also be adding to that same dashboard this progress as well, the reporting progress. So whoever has submitted a report, it will be displayed there, so that everyone knows that how many reports each ambassador has submitted. As I told earlier, um, the reporting is very important if you want to get the ambassador certificate. If someone is not very active or someone is not doing anything, and we see that he is not reporting anything in the reports, he will not be able to qualify for the ambassador certificate. And yes, there are only 5 top ambassadors this year, um, uh, due to the decision that was taken by the executive team, and we hopefully will increase them in in next year if we get more ambassadors. But the top 5 ambassadors is the only thing that we have uh, this year. So we'll try and improve this number next year. But for now, we only have 5 prizes for ambassadors. So that's why I'm saying that report everything which we're doing. If you are arranging a session, please do report that. So we see each and every report very actively. We see each and everything very detail. If you actually just submit the report and don't do anything in real, so that will not be considered as a valid report. So please first make sure that you do something and then make sure that you report it properly. Well, we don't have any other mode of watching you, and reporting is very important. Even if you're sharing things on Facebook group, you still have to report them. So because reporting is something that is very official, and that we take very seriously. Well, Kasim, the judges will decide if you have done the micro volunteering task as it is written. The details which are written in the micro volunteering task, if that has been completed properly, you'll get the marks. If it is not completed, so for example, if you don't show us that you have shared the post on 10 places, there might be some reduction. But if you've shared it, like if you've told us that yes, I have shared it in 10 places and you have shown the proof, I think that would be fine, and you'll get complete 5 out of 5 marks. So whatever is written in the micro volunteering form, that is to be completed, and you'll get the marks, the complete marks. Whatever is written in the micro volunteering form, you'll get. Also, please start sharing your profiles on the Facebook group. That is one of the tasks that you have to do in your micro volunteering task. So just introduce yourself and tell us how you are you know, experiencing the IEEEmadC and everything. Yes, the quality of reports submitted contain 30 points. These are the points of all the three reports. All the three reports? No. So there are total six reports in three in the idea stage and three in the development stage, and there is a final report as well. So in total there are six reports, and yes, the 30 points will completely cover all these seven reports. Um, so they're like for six reports, that's like 4 marks each. So that will make 24, and then 6 marks for the final report. So that's how it will make 30. And if you can see the final report, deadline is 15th December, so you don't have to worry about it. The micro volunteering tasks will end on 30th November, but you can get you can submit the final report until 15th December. So and we will judge you based on that. So you don't have to worry about the deadline in the final report. Final report, I'll tell you how you submit the final report, and there will be a template for that as well. Um, but I will convey that to you once the development stage is completed. And guys, please feel free to suggest us if you need some help in the idea stage or in the education stage. Actually, we will arrange one or two seminars ourselves, but we really encourage you to do that on your own, so that you guys um, you guys know how to arrange these events, these technical events like Android development workshop or iOS workshop or web apps, etc. And there is actually a micro volunteering task surrounding that as well. So if you do that, you'll get two benefits. One, you are doing something good for your college or your section, and also you will get you get things completed for your micro volunteering task. Okay, role model. Custom role model is anyone who inspire you in your life. He may be anything, um, um, you know. I mean, he can be anyone that you get inspired with, and if you are inspired by someone who is in education field, you can write about that. Um, so anyone who inspires you in your life, and anyone who inspires you in getting your dreams, uh, or basically building your dreams, you can write about all of this. Okay, custom quality and quantity of sessions contain 30 points. We have to report them individually or all together. How we have to report them: arrange two small sessions, each contain 2 points. As I mentioned them in my idea stage, report one. Is it good enough, or I have to report them again? So if you have reported it anywhere in your report, that would be fine. We will have a look in that. But if you have not arranged it, let us know in the idea stage report too. But you don't have to report them again. If you have reported them in the first report, you can omit them in the second report. You don't have to report them again and again. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining today. I think it's 1 hour already, so thank you so much for all of the questions. I hope everything is clear. And we'll see you soon in some other session. Thank you. Goodbye.